And now, this one right here. Out of all the videos so far, this is the one I've been looking forward to. I mean, like, I was fine with explaining myself before, but this is one that I'm gonna have to set up the camera, like, somehow, somewhere. I gotta do it. This is an important video. What if I do it like this? Okay. Come on, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Get that in there. Yeah, no. Yeah, there we go. So I have an announcement, everybody. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay, that's not working. That's not working at all. I wanted to be in the sun, but like, okay. Can I go over here and do it? Yeah, this should be fine right here. Okay. It's gonna be at an angle, but ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a legendary grand day. I have a very freaking huge announcement. A big one. So big. Fatter than me right now. Okay? Listen. I got an announcement so much more fatter than my 200 plus pound self. That I haven't had an announcement like this in a while. And I've announced it on LGE updates number 8. At least that's what it's named right now until I figure out it's probably the wrong number of update. I don't know, but I'll figure that part out. But if it is, it's basically the very most recent one that I did, June 2025. If not June 2025, then the last day of May 2025. It's somewhere around the timeline there. You could search it after that. Basically what I'm trying to say is in that video, I said that I was going to do Call of Duty Esports. And I was going to be the Tomb Raiders, the ones on the PlayStation 4, 2, and 3, which is Shadow of the Tomb Raider and Rise of the Tomb Raider. And then I was going to go for the Platinum Trophy, hustle grind and complete that, and go for the Platinum Trophy on PlayStation for Minecraft, and Sword Art Online Hollow Realization. However, and then music on the side and edit videos on the side. But, however, things will be changing. Things are going to be changing a lot. Matter of fact, the whole landscape is going to be insanely impacted. So check this out. I didn't think I was going to do this, but I think that now is the best time to do it, for one. For two, I think it's finally time to actually do it. So it was a big announcement on its own that I was going through fully competitive esports, Modern Warfare III, and then being done. Like that was that. However, like I said, the word however, in this video, I want to do the biggest announcement of all time. And I actually thought of the first part of this announcement on my very last video that I did talking about why haven't I gone pro. Now, someone said that how can I retire if I'm not pro? And that actually got me thinking a little bit. And I think that it's time, okay, for me to finally, I don't need no team, by the way, but I'm going to do a trailer and stuff like that anyway and do it on the client channel. But anyway, I am fully, completely, finally, for real this time, gonna be trying, not even just trying, but will do competitive esports, professional gamer stuff for the following games, okay? Not just Call of Duty now, but for Call of Duty and Apex Legends. You heard me right. Ranked leagues, all that. Now, what's going to make this difficult is I kind of have to dedicate myself to one game, right? That's how it would work. Well, here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to mainly do Call of Duty, but I will be doing Apex Legends on the side. Now, I won't be like fully committed. Well, to me, I'm fully committed to Apex Legends and Call of Duty, but some people might see me more committed to Call of Duty than Apex, and that maybe, I don't know. Because as far as it goes, when I'm not doing competitive for both of the games, or at least whatever Call of Duty game it may be, and Apex Legends, whatever season it may be, if I'm not doing competitive, which I will be constantly looking and making sure that I insert myself somehow and apply for that whole thing and go into it, when I'm not, I'm going to be playing ranked, basically, pretty much. I mean, like, that's pretty much the whole grind. If you're not doing competitive right there and doing a tourney, then you're gonna either run some scrims or you're gonna do ranked and or a mix. And for myself, how I'm going to do it is I'm going to run ranked 24/7 until, and then maybe some scrims in the middle. I used to do a mix, but to be the best, you gotta really dedicate to where the real competitive players go, and that's gonna be ranked. So, there's one time on Apex Legends that I've gotten to Masters rank and Diamond, and I don't know, the highest I got was Platinum like 2 to 3 times. One of those times was season 12. Because I didn't really dedicate it. I didn't stay dedicated. Well, season 12 I kind of did, but it was a solo queue grind, and it was what it was, and that's the highest I got. I really dedicated myself to that game, somewhat, not mostly, because I was playing other games at that time too. So I'm pretty sure if I kept playing the game, I would have, skyrocketed, and I'm sure it would have hit Diamond and maybe even more. But that's the difference between then. That was 2022 season 12 Apex Legends, and now. The one time I hit Diamond and Masters, by the way, was, I think it was season 17 or something like that. I don't know. I got banned on that account, so I lost my Mastery camos too, including the Modern Warfare Double I. I was going for a Ryan camo. I was one camo away, or Modern Warfare 2 2022. And I was working on, I got Platinum for like a couple sets of classes, and I was going for Mastery camo on that game, or Modern Warfare Double I as I call it. And on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, I was grinding for Mastery camo on zombies and multiplayer. I was trying to do multiplayer, but I didn't know if that was going to work out or whatnot. But obviously, I don't know. It just didn't. So I was one camo off from Dark Aether, and then I was going to start going for Dark Matter Ultra. And then I got banned. And I also had Dark Matter from Call of Duty Black Ops 3, so 2 Mastery camos on that account. At least, well, 1 for sure, but I almost had 2. While as I have Interstellar from Modern Warfare Triple I right now, or Modern Warfare 3 2023. But that is just for, like, camos. Now, like I said, that was then, this is now. Now I'm going to fully dedicate myself to complete esport competitive. I'm not going to play any other games unless I actually want a slight break from the games, and that's a maybe. That's if I do that. And, I got games on the side like Sword Art Online, Hollow Realization, and Minecraft for the Platinum Trophy House grind, if I go for that. But I'm going to be fully dedicating myself to this. And it's a big difference between then and now. It's going to be a different time, and going to be way different than how I've done, this before. And since I'm already going for Modern Warfare Triple I competitive, I might as well do, the other stuff too that I know I'm good at and know I can do. So, screw it, why not? But here's the difference on Call of Duty's end, though. I'm going to be buying Black Ops 6, you heard me right. I will be doing competitive for that game, even though I'm going to be a little bit late. In my opinion, I like to be at least, since the game's release, and play ranked when that comes out for that Call of Duty. Normally, that's how I like to do it. That's how I did it for Modern Warfare Triple I and Modern Warfare Double I, but unfortunately, I didn't continue doing that because I went for Mastery Camo. Now, this time around, I'm going to stop going for Mastery Camo just so I can, play ranked and do all that and go forward with that. And that's going to be the difference now. Another huge difference is ranked is going to be like a secondary thing, like a side quest. But the main quest is playing ranked, if not tourneys, then ranked, or ranked leagues, or whatever the case may be. Same with Apex Legends, and that's basically what I'm going to be doing. You know what this also means. I didn't want the beard, so I cut the beard. Actually, no, I didn't. No, I cut the beard. Nope, it's still there. Okay, this is gonna be a while, so give me a second. Oh, actually, it's a new time. Well, that's what I was originally going to do for this clip. That's why I started recording. It's because I was going to do this anyway. And that is... And now... time to finish this one. after something important. There we go. And now, with this brand new change and this big event happening, of course I gotta make a change myself. I was going to have the stash for a lot longer, but I thought now is, with this new time, I'm going to be growing out my hair and doing the official goatee once again. The stash will return. I don't know when. At some point in time it will freaking return, and I can't wait, and I want it to, and it will. But I don't know when. Now, have I done the beard only? Yeah. Will I do it again? It's not my favorite. I mean, it's not that I don't like it. It's different for sure. I will be doing it later on, but I don't know when. But what kind of bug is that? Get off my phone. I'm gonna get punched. So, with all that in mind, the new thing, I was thinking about this because I wasn't going to mention this originally, and I want to mention this. Now, what does that mean now? It's been like hours since then. I've been grinding Minecraft and finishing up my world, getting it all prepared and ready. But what am I going to do in this new time? So, mostly I'm going to be playing Call of Duty and Apex Legends, obviously. But what about, like, other games? Like, if I wanted to take a break, it's going to be probably rare because I'm going to be all about the grind. So, if I do, obviously, you know, I brought up the games that I said I would play, but it really depends because I don't know. But as far as I know, I will be competing in doing Call of Duty Modern Warfare III, obviously Apex Legends, Black Ops 6, but there's one game that I actually, forgot to mention, and that is going to be Call of Duty 2026. Now, why would that be? The reasoning is because I was there for Modern Warfare III, but I was not there for Black Ops 6. So, I mean, I think it's obvious if I'm going to be competing and doing this, I'm going to go with the new Call of Duty. But there's only one website left that I see, that I find, that has tournaments, at least in the USA, that I've found, for Modern Warfare III. So, what does that mean for that game? So, I was casually playing it before, and just normally playing it, and just having fun. But now that I'm going to do this course, and now that I'm going to do this, what does that mean for Modern Warfare III content? Well, I've done a lot. And I mean a lot. And I mean, I've done every mode but campaign. I mean, I played a little bit of campaign, and it's alright. It's not bad, actually. It's alright. But I think I did stream it. Huh. Well, anyways, yeah, so that's there. And I've done a lot of content on Modern Warfare III, and it was fun. I played the limited time game modes. You know, I had a great time with that game, and it's, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. It's one of my favorite Call of Duties, at least the new ones. Shoot, overall, actually, screw it. It was not that bad. And, you know, between Black Ops and Modern Warfare, I'm probably a Modern Warfare guy, not gonna lie. And I love Black Ops. I freaking, it's, and, you know, of course, I'm really good at Black Ops, like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, Cold War. Probably better at the games before 2020 and the concussion. But anyway, going back into it, though, those 4 games are going to be my main games. Now, once I pretty much do Modern Warfare III tournaments for a little bit, I'm going to stop playing Modern Warfare III. Now, in the future, I might come back to that game because, of course, I like that game. I don't doubt that there's going to be a time where I might be like, yo, I want to play this. And, you know, I don't know. Like, it feels so good to be actually playing the game after all the guns are done. But, like, moving on to a new game, like, so fast is so crazy because I could go back to that game. But every game in Call of Duty is different in their own way, I guess. But Modern Warfare III, going from that to Black Ops 6 is just kind of a weird type of thing. So, because I'm going to have to get used to Black Ops 6 more than Modern Warfare III because there's no ranked play anymore. So, you know, Modern Warfare III, unless I'm freaking having really good internet, and didn't have, you know, a couple other Call of Duties to get ready for, and then Apex Legends to grind, it would be something that I would see in mind. But I feel like my focus really should be toward Black Ops 6, and I think the best way to get ready for BO6 is probably Warzone, because I could level up my weapons and all that. But in order to obviously train for the tournaments and the 1v1s that I will be doing in Modern Warfare III, I have to, I have to train and play scrims on that game, because, you know, it's the only Call of Duty you have right now. I don't even have Black Ops 6. Then freaking one for, this year? Because I said 2026, I don't know why. But the one for this year has not released yet. The one from last year is Black Ops 6. So, what it really all comes down to is probably some Warzone. Maybe. I don't know. I might, because it's hard, because I have Apex Legends too. So it really just collides with each other, and it's hard to focus on them because they're different games. One's a battle royale, and then, of course, Call of Duty is its own thing. But when you add like Warzone into it, then it's a little bit more similar to Apex in a little bit of the sense of the word of battle royale. And I guess this is me right now trying to figure out like what the plan is, because I really want to do Apex Legends. But if Call of Duty's already taken up all my time, I kind of have to pick one. Thinking about it now, because it's going to be a long and a lot of a grind. But not really, because I'm already good at Call of Duty, and I've been playing that for 10 years now. So it's or over 10 years, but 10 years is double the amount I've been playing Apex. So I think I trust in my ability to leave Call of Duty sometimes to go on Apex to do ranked and play that game. I mean, I think it's doable, but that's the exact sentence that I might have to do. It's like I leave Call of Duty, obviously, like I said earlier, it's not the main grind, but it is, to do Apex Legends ranked. Because, I mean, it's such a straightforward thing, if this makes sense. So, as long as you know what you're doing, you get a good amount of points to level up in the ranks, in the rank system. That's all. That's really it. And it's the same game, same maps, nothing very much changed. So as long as you keep up with that, of course, players are going to be better and stuff. As long as you keep up with that, you'll be chilling. I mean, it's weird, though, because it's not like it's easy. I guess it really comes down to reaction time also, and it's I mean, it all comes down to a lot of different things, and sometimes it's pretty much the same thing though, over and over again. And I see why Apex can be repetitive, not competitive, repetitive for that. But I think just they might need to add like 3 weapons or something, or take a couple out, or I don't know, do something. But if you take some out, people will be disappointed. But you need to adapt to change, and some people can't do that. So I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I don't even know if I want to do Apex, but honestly, I think with the tourneys, if they still do tourneys, I'll do Apex. How about that? Here's what we'll do. Call of Duty still gonna happen. BO6 still gonna happen. Call of Duty 2025, that will still happen. Modern Warfare Triple I, that will still happen. But Apex Legends, it depends on the tourneys that I find. That's what it's all gonna come down to. Because here's the issue. Most of them are trios, full teams. And I don't know any... excuse me. That was weird. I don't even know what just happened. I don't know anybody besides maybe one person, lonely, that I can be like, yo, and maybe Conflux Stars. I don't think he's ready yet. I don't think he's in a situation where he's ready yet, but I've been talking to Conflux Stars. He's a homie. I could be like, yo, lonely, you want to join my team? Because sometimes there is duo tournaments. So, maybe I could do that. I don't know. Like, that's what it all comes down to, is the tourneys. Because if I can do a solos, that would be whatever. But every time I played solos, man, I've only won like maybe 5 overall. I don't know. I haven't won very many. But, the reason for that is because I freaking don't have the best internet connection. I'm always sharing internet connection too. So if I had like a good internet connection and there's multiple people connected, it's not going to work as well as it could. So that's what I've been doing over the years, is trying anyways, and trying to do competitive and esports and all that. And the less people the better, and there's only a couple people here, and I think this would probably be a good time to start. And now I'm actually going to be trying for the very first time after almost 10 years of trying to do competitive and trying to do all that stuff. Even though, 2016 I think was the beginning of when I was looking at esports and all that, but I think it was 2017 maybe. Might have been 2016 also. But that's where I started to get into it, but not involve myself into it, and not like do esports and competitive. So this year, finally, 2025, June 2025, I'm announcing finally, June 2nd, that I will be doing it, finally. I've been waiting years to do this. I've been waiting since Origins Alliance, and every other clan that I did, every other team that I did, Nova, freaking all these other teams and stuff, and nobody was down as I was down. Nobody was ready. No one was prepared. No Alpha Shadowhawk clones were ready. Nobody had the skill, talent, and ability. Because if they did, they would be standing here, right here, next to me, ready. Already got the controller in the hand. Already got the setup. Maybe not outside. That's a little bit of a joke. But still, they would be ready with me. But it seems that after almost 14 years or something that I've been doing this, it seems that I'm the best player out of all of them. It is what it is, and that's all right. If the COD God Squad isn't as good, that's all right. If everybody in Prestigious Empire is not as good, that's all right. If everybody in Origins Alliance is not as good, especially the Alpha Shadowhawk clone, never never gonna be on the same level. And I cannot wait. It's gonna be very fun. So Apex Legends and Call of Duty, Modern Warfare Triple I, Black Ops 6, and 2025, I will be doing this. And I've heard rumors that this year's might be Modern Warfare 4, so I guess that's good for me. I mean, I'm good at Modern Warfare and Black Ops. I'm good at all of them. Yeah, there are some Call of Duties I'm better at than others. Like, I'm good at Advanced Warfare, but yeah. But anyways, I think that's all the stuff I wanted to say. I think. I just don't know what else to say now. I guess the last thing would be, I don't know when I'm getting internet. It might not happen like instantly right away, but it is still going to happen, and I'm going to try to make it happen. And again, it's in the works. Fresh shave, new start. I'm ready to roll, ready to go. I've been waiting over 10 years for this very moment, and I think now I'm ready. You know, I've had a lot of people along the path to get here, and I've done a lot of experiences. I've done a lot of things, and I just want to shout out every single one of them, every single one that I was around before I got to this point. And it's just time. It's time. And, you know, everybody, even like if we might not see eye to eye all the time, or we might not agree on the same things, I just want to shout out all of them, because without them, I wouldn't have the experiences that I would have gotten to this very point. So yes, like the person I just said earlier, shout out to the Alpha Shadow Hot Clone, because he was there for a little bit. He wasn't there for long, but he was still there. Didn't have to be. But yeah, anyways, yeah, so there's that, and yeah, it's windy. That's what's happening, and I cannot wait. I hope all of you will have a legendary grind day. I think I said everything I was gonna say. I had a whole like bullet point like list in my head. Like I had a whole thing ready to go, so I think I got it all down. I'm pretty sure. If not, I already know what I'm gonna do. So I just wanted to make sure I put it in a video to let all my fans know about it. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun, wild ride. That is for sure. It is gonna be something. But I think you know what. There's one more thing I wanted to mention. So recently, and it started about I think a couple weeks ago, maybe, or over a week ago. I started scheduling my time on games again, and I had it ready for a very long time of how much time I wanted to spend playing the game. And it pretty much started when when I was logging back into my overheated PS4 because I played too much on it, the PS4 Pro, and when that video released, pretty much I started timing myself. But I have not here, and I should have, and I should not have played as much as I have, but I will, starting today, tomorrow, etc., will be timing myself. I might take the rest of the day off, but I don't know, because I'm grinding. So, but I will be upgrading to a PlayStation 5 as soon as possible. That's another thing I wanted to mention. And I'm not going to do Xbox, because why would I do Xbox? Or PC? Should be fine if I just upgrade from PS4. Anyway, and plus, I have a PS4 now and not a PS4 Pro, so it's not going to be as fast or perform as good. Although, the PS4 Pro has its own flaws and all that, apparently, quote unquote. I don't know. But yeah, so I will be timing it, and it's going to be very interesting. I want to look back on. There's a video I really liked that I think I did a video on a while ago, and it was called when I was trying to get a clan house. I think I'm going to search that video, because that might be the very video I'm looking for. And it was this team, and it was around 2017, because it was when Infinite Warfare was out, and FaZe Clan's pro team was playing Infinite Warfare. They had a funny moment video. I think it was that video. I'm going to look that video up. And you know what? Matter of fact, I'll link it in the description below of one of my dreams that, never happened. I never succeeded with it or achieved it because no one else in Shoutout Clone wasn't down and, wasn't ready. And, of course, that's just how things went, which... of course it did, but it is what it is. I'm not upset about it or anything. It's just one thing that didn't go to plan, and that's okay, because not everything will go to plan. And this life this life has a lot to offer, and the opportunities are unlimited. And you just gotta live out your dreams and live a good life, and that's what I aim for. Yeah. So it's gonna be fun. This is gonna be real good. So I'm gonna start timing myself. I don't know if I want to play offline MW XXI, because I don't think it's worth it, because by that time that I'd be doing that, the next day I'm going to have freaking Wi-Fi. Shoot, I might have it tomorrow. I might have it the next day. I don't know. I might actually ask to see when I'm actually going to get it. But as far as that goes, I think I said everything now. I think that's it. So, like I said, it's a PlayStation 4, and I really am crossing my fingers and hoping it will not mess up, because if this one messes up, that's going to screw up the whole plan of doing competitive and all of that stuff. So, really, really, really hoping that does not happen, because if that happens, I don't even know what I'm going to do besides, maybe edit videos. I don't even know. Now I'm like, ugh, I don't want that to happen. So, but it won't, and I know it won't. I doubt it. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to give that PS4 back to my niece when I get PS5 though. I kept saying I would, and they said no, keep it. You're all good. And it's like, yeah, but I feel bad. So I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it, but I do want to give it back to my niece because she plays Minecraft and stuff. It's Princess Undead and Rage Wire's daughter. But yeah, what a time we live in. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate you guys. I hope this announcement. This is gonna be a big one. It's gonna be type stuff. You feel what I'm saying? I'm freaking fat, bro. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace out later.